I see a black man and one man, I think of strength, black empowerment we have within, building community development. Let's continue to build our own. Let's continue to stay strong. Motivation, no matter the hate, no stopping. You just go. Listen up to Quan, John, and Queen P for giving us a voice. Speak up for what's yours and yell and make that noise. We are kings and we are queens. Melanated royalty, just getting started. Loving self, self and knowledge. Stack that wealth. Motivational motors, y'all.
Booyah! Back at you, Motivation Motives, where we have interesting discussions with Black people who've overcome adversity en route to prosperity. We got your boy Quan John and Miss Portia Mystique. What up? What up? What's going on? We got very extremely interesting guests today, ladies and gentlemen. We got my man, my new brethren, SHAYAA Muhammad. You understand? For real, for real. He has this company, it's called BIRDFIG LLC. He's a board certified nutritionist. He has his master's degree in public health, and he's here to speak to you guys about how to eat right so you'll think effectively. You understand? What's going on, SHAYAA?
I'm great. I'm glad to be here. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you for being here. Because you know what? On Motivation Motives, I don't think we've really delved into the eating better, making you feeling better, and thinking more effectively facet of the whole living type of aspect of life. I don't think we've delved in that too deeply. So we're gonna get into that today. So yo, SHAYAA, man, and I definitely agree, man. When you eat right, you feel better. You know what I'm saying? And I think as Americans, they don't really feed us that ideology too much. You know what I'm saying? So just let us know your background. Let us know your roots that led to this, epiphany and this lifestyle of, healthy eating, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, it all started as a young kid. I'm from the islands, Trinidad. So there's an abundance of just good food and very, you're very in tune with nature if you live in Trinidad. I'm going to say that. So that's where I come from. So I'm just used to eating and living a certain way. So that is how I was since a teenager. I got into cooking. I would see my mom and dad cook all the time, and they would have me help them in the kitchen because most people from the islands, they cook their own foods. That's
right.
Rarely will eat out. So from that, from seeing my mom and dad cook, somehow it just clicked with me, and I just figured that, I like cooking. I was very happy doing that. And combined with also the natural foods, I decided after I graduated high school, I actually went and did a math degree first.
Math?
Math? Yeah, I did a math degree. I did a bachelor's in math, but I always had a love still for cooking and food.
Got you.
So after I did my math degree, I still felt like something was missing. Like I wanted to pursue what I was good at and what I enjoyed. So that after my math degree, I decided to get into public health because I wanted to just learn more about health, just from a standpoint of, how are people affected in terms of the nation? What laws, can help people make better choices, or what laws can, affect people's health? So I got into public health because I had an interest in food, but still I wasn't satisfied because I just felt like I wanted to do my own thing,
Yeah.
After that degree, I took the leap of faith and decided to just do my own thing,
Excellent.
And that is how I got to where I'm at now, where I started the company BIRDFIG. And I just put all of my experience in the kitchen, my love for food and health, and that is what BIRDFIG represents. It represents health, nutrition, food, and all of the above.
First, I want to commend you first and foremost as a Black man that took that leap of faith, that said, you know what, I'm educated, I have an expertise, and I'm going to open up my own brand and my own company. You understand? Because many of us Americans, Black Native Americans, we take this education that we have and we go work for the oppressor, as I said offline. You understand? And usually when we work for the oppressor, he's getting rich and we're staying here. You understand? But you, my friend, said, you know what? I want to be the one that benefit from my expertise and all that I know and help my people in the process. So kudos to you, my brother. Straight up and down.
I want you to explain to us, what does BIRDFIG do?
As a company, or what does it mean? Which one?
Give us both.
So the name, all right, so great. So firstly, the name BIRDFIG is actually a local phrase for a banana. So in the Trinidad, or even Trinidad or even Jamaica, a fig, F-I-G, is actually a banana. If you say fig, they'll banana. Yeah, fig is a banana. In America, fig is a different fruit. But in the island, fig is a banana. So a BIRDFIG is a small banana.
Okay.
Oh.
Small banana. So if you look at my logo, it'll look like a small banana, essentially.
Gotcha.
And a small banana is actually the original banana, because bananas now are really large.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the original banana was much smaller and it had a lot of seeds in it. So BIRDFIG represents originality, what is natural, which is, you know, a small banana. So it's just that clicked, you know. Is no. I just thought of it one day and I thought it was a cool name that would represent the essence of what I want to do, which is I want to give people authentic foods, natural foods that are the way nature intended it to be.
How do you do that? How do you give people natural foods? Yeah, how do you do that?
So for me, what I do with all my products, they're all preservative free. So
meaning they don't have labels. Nothing but labels.
Say that again?
Nothing but labels. That's what you mean, right? Because I was listening to a guy by the name of Dr. Price. I'm sorry. And he said, someone asked him real quick, and he said, they asked him, well, how do I know the difference between something that's natural and something that's not? He said, well, simply, if it has a label, it's not natural. Period.
Yeah. No, exactly. Nature
is that right?
Nature is straightforward. You don't need anything. Right. It's not complicated. It's not complicated. Right. So my products are straight to the point. So I make right now, I have a line of juices, which are, you know, preservative free. They're just preserved with pasteurization. And all my products are Caribbean focused. So all of the ingredients are things that would grow in the island. So tamarind, sea moss, ginger, soursop, sorrel, spirulina, mango, pineapple, things like that. But all quality, natural. I also have a line of trail mix, which again, same thing. It's all natural, preservative free. I mean, there's so many trail mix on the market right now, right? But what makes mine different is, for one, a lot of the fruits that they put in trail mix, like pineapples, cherries, craisins, or cranberries, they have sugar in them. You know, sugar and oil. If you read it, for trail, if you read the ingredients, it'll look very complicated. But it shouldn't for something that's so simple. Right.
That's true.
So mine is just straight to the point. What you see on the front, if you turn it to the back, it'll be very simple.
Right.
So it's quality. Also, a lot of trail mix has raisins and peanuts. You know, they throw that at every trail mix. You know, they just fill it up with all raisins and peanuts, and they put 2 pistachios and 1 almond. Like that. You know what I'm saying? You know? So mine, I didn't put any raisins and peanuts in it because I'm like, everybody just throw a bunch of that in there to give you the cheapest, and they throw 1 almond in there and 2 pistachios. You know?
That is so real. Just real quick, I do want to say, recently I went and bought, this was back when I was in the States, I went to the dollar store and I was like, okay, I want a snack, but I want something healthy. So I went and I grabbed trail mix, and on the package there was almonds and pistachios and walnuts and of course peanuts and raisins. So, I get home, I open it up, and I pour it out into my bowl, and it was literally like all peanuts and raisins, and like it was literally 2 almonds. I had a whole fit. Complained to my sister, gave her an earful. It wasn't even her fault.
Portia, side note, if you ever want to eat healthy, if you ever want to eat something, do not go to the dollar store. But anyway, moving right along. Moving right along. I never did anything that.
Okay.
Listen to me. I tell my wife, nothing is going into my mouth that's from this dollar store.
Right.
Nothing. It just doesn't make mathematical, statistical, logical, rational sense. I'm not putting anything in my mouth that's coming out of this dollar store. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? So, people, do not eat from the dollar store. Any dollar store. I don't care. Okay. Unless Shai Muhammad opens up a 99-cent dollar store, all natural dollar store, do not eat from the dollar store. Moving right along.
Right.
Go see my brother.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all of the products, what my main goal to beyond just making good quality products is to also represent myself as a brand, a household name, and a person of color at that. Because
that's what we're talking about.
Just a little side note, there's a lot of people of color that have businesses, but in my honest opinion, I think that a lot of them could be doing better in terms of having good customer service, really representing their business with respect and like they really wanted to be something of value. Because I love to support people of color in anything, clothes, freaking shoes, lotion, whatever. But I'm like, a lot of them, they don't put forward the effort to represent this business of color with respect.
Right.
And it hurts because I want to support, but like you have to put effort like in your business.
Right.
So I want to represent this business as having integrity.
That's right.
Customer service.
That's
professional.
Right. That's what we're talking about.
Like, every time I go to a black business and I just want to smile. I just want to smile. That's all I want is a
That's
smile.
That's it.
We literally just did an episode. We just did an episode on black customer service and how poor it is. Like a little bit of warmth goes a long way.
And I'm gonna still support black businesses. I'm gonna just go to another black business.
That's right.
It's just
that's right.
So when they're not really doing it justice, because I'm like, come on, you guys could be doing so much better if you just put forward a little bit more effort. So I really want to put forward the effort to be professional, have integrity, customer service, not rip people off, just be a good, solid business of color. Yeah.
Right. That's amazing.
So, Shaya, so question. So as a naturalist and a nutritionist, do you not eat meat?
I knew I get this. I'm about to get in trouble right now.
I'm just saying, because I'll dog me a steak and a burger in a minute, for real. That's me. I need to think more effectively.
So I'm gonna be quite frank. I've been a vegan. I've been through all of the trends and things like that. So I've been a vegan in the past, vegetarian, pescatarian. So like right now, I wouldn't classify myself as strictly a vegan.
Right.
I do dibble and dabble, but my diet is predominantly plant-based. So that is definitely plant-based. But I would eat a little. Please bless me. I would eat a little bit.
It's all right, brother.
Listen, man. I grew up in the islands. All right, so
right.
I'm used to stewed chicken and curry goat.
I'm trying to tell you, my wife is Guyanese. I eat that all the time. You know what I mean? All the time.
Listen, I had no part in that. Like that's just in my blood.
Right.
So we'll eat a little bit of that. But I know because I'm so used to eating naturally, I have control. I have discipline.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? So I will partake in that, but my diet is predominantly plant-based. And that's the diet that I would that I advertise because
that's what I'm talking about.
It's what gets you the most results in terms of your health
and life. I mean, I'm going to talk about that because also when I was looking at Dr. Bobby Price, he was saying because he's strictly plant-based, and he was stating that in there's some Asian communities that are only plant-based, and these people live to 100 years old. And when I say they live to 100, they don't live to 100 American years, because usually our people that live to 100, they're in the bed, they don't have any teeth. You have to feed them. He said these people, these Asian people that live to 100, they still have all their teeth, they still ride their bikes, they still garden, and they die in their sleep. So they don't die from ailments. And this is and his theory, his hypothesis is that it's because they are plant-based. So can you just tell the viewers the difference between being a vegetarian, a vegan, and plant-based? Because I didn't know. I just learned.
Yeah, so that's